Can you comment on how they built a whole evening last night out of a theme that was taken out of context and actually had no connection to the album? How did they do that?
You mean I built that theme?
We built it.
Yeah.
When they took a theme out of context, and even in the video, they had to edit the video in order to convey the misimpression that Obama said entrepreneurs didn't build their business.
I'm sorry. President Obama, who said, it was written about him in the book, that he went to work for a corporation, he felt like he was working for, how did he put it, the evil side. President Obama, and it wasn't quite, his exact words were, when he went to work for a corporation, he felt like he was working for, and it was akin to the evil side.
Wait,
President Obama has had President Obama has had a lifelong history of being anti-business, anti-growth. I'm sorry, are you asking me a question or are you trying to debate? If you have a question, I'll answer your question. But then you don't get to keep talking. If you have a question, ask your question. Don't give a speech.
Does anybody else have any questions?
Let her finish, but ask a question.
But where is the quote that he says he hates small businesses?
Barack Obama has said, and it's written about in the book, that when he went to work for a corporation, he wrote a letter to his mother and he said he felt like he was working for, his exact words were something along the lines of the evil side.
Sir, as president. No, I'm talking about as president. Where has he said
this is
that
the president?
This
is the president who has said that the private sector is doing just fine when everybody knows the private sector is suffering. This is a president who. This is all right.
Excuse me, Ari.
That's right. This is not bad to get into. Who are you with? What's your name?
Examiner.com.
Examiner. What was your? Examiner. Okay. Go ahead.
How negative are you thinking will Obama go with those, considering those numbers you mentioned?
We've seen how negative President Obama is going to go. He won't even criticize an ad that accuses Mitt Romney of murder. That's the lowest low I've ever seen in politics. To accuse your opponent of murder. Look, I'm all for policy clashes, and let the policy clashes be vigorous. Don't say your opponent is illegitimate, that your opponent's a felon, your opponent's helped murder somebody. That crosses all bounds, all lines. Barack Obama of 2008 was an imagination and a myth. There's nothing left that's hope-oriented about him. The only thing left that's change-oriented about Barack Obama is what's going to happen to him on election day.
Looking outside the country, we're talking a lot about domestic issues and business. What about foreign policy? What issues do you think Mitt Romney is going to do well in, and what do you think he's going to have to work at against Barack Obama?
Well, I give credit to President Obama for the war on terror. I think the president has largely maintained a lot of the programs that George Bush put in place, even though he criticized George Bush for them. I praise the president for changing his position and supporting those Bush initiatives, including what he did, of course, to bin Laden. On terrorism, he's done well. I don't know what his foreign policy is. The president has had a meandering, weak foreign policy with no consistency. He said in Libya he had to prevent a humanitarian crisis. Of course, what we've seen in Syria is worse than anything that was happening in Libya. I don't know what the president's leadership vision is, other than America should take a step back, let others lead, America will follow. And he has a policy that has been very weak about Israel. He makes a lot of people scratch their heads and says, when push comes to shove, where's the president when it comes to saying to Israel, we have your back, we're on your side? I don't think he does.
Ari, a media question for you. There was a report that MSNBC